Okay, so I hit the second video, but just recorded the first. Does my face look smaller? That's what Vi tells me my face looks smaller. I'm losing weight in my face. That's good. I mean, I think it's starting to look downright feminine. And that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Anyway, uh, sorry. Anyway, the second thing I wanted to talk about, like, I guess, like performing gender. Um, like especially this job I have, like I talk to a lot of people. It's a very it's kind of like sales. It's not really. It's canvassing anyway. And I talk to a lot of people, and I hang out with a lot of people, and I'm having like a lot of the same, or talking to our coworkers after work, hanging out, and it's like I'm having a lot of the same, or more and more, like I'm finding kind of not my old self. I don't want to put it that way. More and more, like I'm finding out that I really am the same person I always was, and like, and there are times when I am talking to people, I'm talking about stuff just completely not transition related at all, and just random stuff, and I'm not thinking about gender, and like also like, and I'm wondering, and because like I'm just absolutely not thinking conscious of thinking anything about gender. And I wonder if, those times I catch myself, and I wonder if I'm coming across as masculine or really manly, like not, I don't know, like because I'm not aware like of performing a feminine gender identity, like less and less I'm aware of walking. I'm just not aware of my actions, and it's I kind of would like to know how other people see me or how other people hear me, because even with my voice, like more and more, like I'm not thinking about my voice anymore. Um I'm not thinking about my mannerisms. I'm not think I'm just not thinking of everything is like completely unconscious, everything that I'm doing. And and I guess that, that makes sense, assuming that I'm coming across as feminine. Um, makes I mean, it makes sense that eventually I would stop thinking about it, but it scares me because I was at, before I started transition, like I would not think about performing a masculine gender, because a lot of gender is performance, and I wasn't aware of it. Like I was always uncomfortable being perceived as a male or as a man, like because that is just not who I am. But like there were times when I'd be talking about something, be with friends, hanging out, and I'd be talking, and like and I wasn't thinking about performing a masculine gender, and I guess just because of my experience up until now, the only time I'm not thinking about my gender presentation has been when I was performing the male gender role. And now, so I wonder if, so I kind of wonder how I'm coming across in those instances. Um, I don't know. I'm just curious. One, like I don't want to come across as a male, or like I don't want to be a person who looks like a woman but acts like a man. Like no. Um, and I probably don't, because even when I was still even when I was still performing my male gender, when I was selling, not my male gender, a male gender, when I was selling insurance, um, like toward my ability to do that, like really quickly slipped. And toward like the last person I saw as Nathan, as an insurance person, told me that I was I came across as really, really sensitive, which I guess is like kind of her way of saying I came across as really feminine, but not, I mean, not effeminate, but feminine. But people don't, if someone's dressed up in a suit and tie, obviously, I wasn't on hormones yet, so like obviously a masculine body. Um, I guess being feminine comes across more as sensitive or whatever. So that was another thing I wanted to talk about, like how more and more like I'm not thinking about trying to talk feminine, and I'm not thinking about trying to act femininely. I mean, I did reach like I reached the point I stopped. I don't think about how I walk down the street. It's like I don't even think about how I interact with people. I mean, there's definitely times, and beyond not being aware of that, like in these occasions when I wonder how I'm coming across, like it's sometimes I'm not. My gender identity is not really even in the forefront of my mind. It's not even something I'm thinking about. And and like I mean that is a cool thing is that I guess more and more like gender is becoming for me like what it is for the majority of people, where it's just not on the forefront of my mind all the time. It's kind of not something I think about all the time. Um, so yeah, so that was something I find interesting. I'm kind of curious about it. Like I'm gonna watch these videos when I'm done recording them just to see how I look and how I sound. Anyway, yeah, the final thing. Oh yeah, and I'm not dressed all that pretty tonight. Look at my earrings though. My mom gave them to me. Lord, so weird. Look at it. See, you like them? I like them. I think they're fun. Um, so the final thing I want to talk about. I met with a professor, and she's gonna help me get into grad school. Um, and I need to start writing a paper, and so she's gonna help me with that. She gave me the name of another VCU professor to talk to, and and I think my application to grad school slash getting my PhD is going to be I'm going to make that the most important thing for me to do because I think it should be like and maybe just below making sure that I do not stop taking hormones no matter what, and that I make all my doctor's appointments, yeah, for my transition. Um, Hopefully keep doing electrolysis sessions because believe me, I am sick and tired of shaving. Although my facial hair is much, 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 much lighter than what it was this time last year because I haven't shaved since this morning. And generally, I am not going to have a shadow for like 36 hours or so when it used to be like every 12 hours. Like when I first started presenting like when I first went part time, like back my birthday last September, like I really had to shave twice a day in order to keep and shave really be really super super precise about it, I guess, just in order to remove enough of my shadow to be able to look feminine. And I did have to put like a lot of cover stick around this area, which I don't use cover stick anymore. So so maybe this thing is working. Um, and I hope when my screen blacks out like that, it doesn't black out the picture. You know what? I'm gonna do one more video. I'm gonna talk about the paper that I'm gonna write. Okay.